On 3rd June, a Dogecoin whale sold $250 million worth of Dogecoin. He or she did it only hours before trading actually began for Dogecoin on Coinbase Pro. In this video, I'll take a look at why I think this Dogecoin whale sold his holdings and whether or not you should sell it too. Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away 1 Ethereum to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now let's get started with today's video. Here's the biggest whale that sold right before the dip on 3rd June following the Coinbase Pro announcement. So this person bought their Dogecoin on 16th April and made a profit of about $14 million till 3rd June. As you can see, he bought $205 million worth of Dogecoin on 16th April, and after making a profit of about $15 after the Coinbase Pro announcement, he sold all of it. Now, I think this investor did the right thing. This is something I talked about in the previous video too. He could see that he'd made a profit, and right before Coinbase actually started allowing people to trade Dogecoin, he sold it. I'm talking about a concept called buy the rumor or announcement and sell the news. What this means is that when people started pumping their money into Dogecoin after the announcement, the price rose, and just before transactions actually began, or when it became a reality, we saw a dip in Dogecoin's price. As you can see, on 3rd June, the price rose to 43 cents just before trading began, and then it took a dip to 38 cents and then 35 cents when it actually began. Now, this Dogecoin whale knew what he was doing and he sold it at exactly the right moment. He sold it right before it started dipping, and he somehow knew when the dip is about to come. Now, I don't know why exactly this happens. But if we take a quick look at the major Dogecoin events that took place last month, we can understand that this happens almost every single time. Whether it was Doge Day or SNL, it has happened time and again. I talked about this in the previous video, so do check it out. Now, this whale could have sold his shares to scare off the little guys from the market too. And he might actually buy again soon, seeing that price has dipped by 7 cents again. Maybe he's just waiting for you to sell your Doge as you see the price go down, and he'll buy it when it reaches 35 cents again. But I think the price of Doge is going to rise again this week, thanks to 9th June or 6/9. 6/9 is a meme day, and not enough people are talking about it as of 5th June. I believe it could be as big as the days leading up to Doge Day. Now there's going to be a lot of volatility with this big anticipation of 6/9. I think on 6th or 7th June, the anticipation is going to rise and a lot of folks will buy into the 6/9 hype. So what I believe will happen is that there will be a lot of buzz, which would possibly push up the price of Dogecoin to about 50 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if Dogecoin drops below 50 cents right after the excitement is over on the day itself. So if we go by the thing that I just talked about, you could buy on Monday and sell on Tuesday night. And then after the dip is here on the day of 6/9, you could perhaps buy again. We'll probably see some dumping on that day, and the days before it could see a lot of buying. So buy the rumor and sell the news. If you want to stay ahead of the market, that's how you can time it and win 99.9% of the time. But keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not intended to be financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes. You should always conduct your own due diligence and research before purchasing any cryptocurrency. Now let's talk about Vitalik and Elon Musk for a second. As you might have heard by now, Vitalik recently went onto a podcast and talked about Dogecoin. Some of the key points from this interview are that Doge is Vitalik's most profitable investment ever. Vitalik loves Doge and thinks that it should be in the top 3 in market cap. Bidirectional trustless bridge for Doge and Ethereum is feasible, and Doge could be merge mined with Ethereum too. If you're unfamiliar with Ethereum 2, it's essentially an upgraded version of Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum has a slew of bizarre concerns. The point is that over time, cryptocurrency needs to be improved. It needs to become better with less transaction fees and more transaction speed. Currently, to send transactions when the inferior network is used, it costs around $150, which is completely absurd. Assume you need to send a payment to a buddy and that transfer will cost you $150. It's what you'd call daylight robbery, and it's a problem with the Ethereum network. Now, Ethereum 2.0 overcomes many of these difficulties, and Ethereum 2.0 is something that will grow in popularity, especially as fees and scalability become more important. This could be called a merger of Dogecoin and the improved version of Ethereum. Remember that Vitalik is a leader in Shiba Inu. You should know that he recently donated over $1 billion worth of Shiba Inu to India in its battle against COVID-19. That is a significant crypto coin gift. That is something I believe we can all applaud and say, that's decent and it's a very charitable thing. But the point I'm trying to make is that this is absurd. Vitalik is the same man who was criticizing Elon's remarks on Dogecoin only weeks prior to this. Now, Elon Musk has responded to it with a reply that says, I pretty much agree with it. It is crazy how these big celebrities are reaffirming their belief in Dogecoin over and over again. Let's look at this picture from Vitalik where he's wearing this t-shirt with a Shiba Inu in it. Now, let's talk about how far Doge has come in terms of popularity. Before I show you the actual data, I'd like to tell you that it is even more popular than Ethereum. This is insane. Look at this. According to a survey by Civic Science, around 79% of the participants have heard of the Bitcoin, and a massive 49% of the people have heard of Dogecoin. What's really interesting about it is how it's even more popular than Ethereum and Litecoin. Now, let's look at this incredible news that came out just today. It says that Florida sushi restaurant successfully pulls in new hires with Dogecoin incentive. This is insane for a number of reasons. In this article, the owner of the sushi restaurant says that we were giving away 25 Dogecoins to anyone who was willing to sit down and talk to us as an interview for 25 Dogecoins. We were able to pull in about 65 applicants through that method, and that's more than any other platform that we tried in the past before. It was super successful for us. Like I said, prior to that, we were trying to hire for like 3 weeks and didn't have much luck. This is incredible because people chose to sit with the owner for an interview because of the Dogecoin incentive. I think Dogecoin might just be winning the fiat money battle, at least when it comes to attractiveness. Now, let's talk about Dogecoin mining for a second, which is currently at an all-time high. Miners of Dogecoin make $6 million a day. Yes, you heard that right. $6 million every single day. That's the total amount that all of them make together, and it's one of the highest it's ever been for Dogecoin mining. I think that is outrageous, and if you're a miner, you could look to jump on the mining train as well. With that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.